Take a deep breath, because what you're about to learn might become your new superpower. Today, I'm giving you something no one talks about, something practical, something instantly usable, something that can shift your life in 10 seconds. Yes, just 10 seconds. Imagine being able to make decisions without fear, without confusion, without overthinking yourself into anxiety. Imagine having a technique so simple but so powerful that you can use it anywhere, on a bus, during a meeting, before sending a message, before saying yes or no, before choosing a path that could change your life forever. This is the 10-second Ho'oponopono decision method. A method that clears mental noise instantly. A method that pulls you out of fear and back into clarity. A method that lets the subconscious, your most powerful guide, speak first. If you've struggled with decisions, if your mind keeps creating confusion, if you keep delaying life out of fear of choosing wrong, stay with me till the very end, because this video might save you months or even years of mental burden. And if you haven't watched my previous video, Your Wallet Remembers Everything, Heal Its Energy and Watch Money Flow, make sure you watch it after this. It connects beautifully with today's topic. Let's begin. Let me ask you something. How many times have you known exactly what you wanted, but you didn't trust it? You knew the answer in your heart. You knew the right direction in your gut. You felt that gentle nudge, the first instinct, but then your mind interfered. And it started its famous game. What if you're wrong? What if you regret it? What if people judge you? What if you fail? And that one tiny whisper of clarity got buried under a mountain of doubt. You're not alone. This is how the human mind works. Your subconscious gives the answer first. Your fears speak second. Your overthinking speaks third. But because the first answer is quiet and the fears are loud, most people end up listening to the wrong voice. This is why decisions feel exhausting. Not because the answer is unclear, but because the noise around it is too loud. What if you could silence that noise? What if you could hear the truth before fear covers it? This is where the 10-second method comes in. Before I tell you how it works, you need to understand why it works. And the reason is simple. Ho'oponopono talks directly to the subconscious mind. Every time you say the 4 phrases, you are cleaning the layers of emotional clutter: fear, shame, guilt, memories, old wounds, limiting beliefs, childhood programming. You're not just saying words. You're removing dust from the deepest part of your mind. And once those layers clear, your subconscious can finally speak. Remember this. Your subconscious is like a wise old guide. It already knows the path. It already knows what aligns with your highest good. It already knows where your future self is trying to take you. It speaks the truth before fear interrupts, but most people never hear it. The 10-second method creates a clean space, a silent moment, where you can finally hear that first whisper. Let's go into the method now. And I want you to actually do this with me as you listen. Think of one decision you've been postponing. Don't pick something tiny like tea or coffee. Choose something that actually matters. Maybe it's about your job. Maybe it's about a relationship. Maybe it's about investing in something. Maybe it's about leaving something behind. Maybe it's about taking a risk. Get that decision in your mind right now. Feel the weight of it. Feel the confusion around it. Feel the fear around choosing wrong. Now, close your eyes for a second and say these 4 phrases, not to a person, not to the situation, but to the part of your mind that's scared. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. These 4 phrases signal your subconscious. I'm clearing the fear. I'm clearing the doubt. I'm ready to hear the truth. Now ask your subconscious gently, what do you honestly want me to choose? And then listen, not with your ears, with your inner awareness. The first answer that comes, the first whisper, the first feeling is your truth. Not the second thought, not the logical explanation, not the fear, not the debate, the first. This is the answer coming straight from your subconscious, the part of you that already knows your best path. Most people ignore that first whisper and spend months in confusion. You won't anymore. Now let me take you deeper. Let's explore what actually happens inside you during those 10 seconds. When you say the 4 phrases, your emotional frequency rises instantly. You shift from fear to love, from contraction to openness. Your brainwave state moves closer to alpha, the state of intuition, clarity, and creativity. Your nervous system calms. Your emotional static drops. Your inner guidance becomes louder. Then, when you ask the subconscious a question, it responds before your conscious mind has time to interfere. That first answer, the instant one, that's the answer coming from your intuition, your inner compass, your soul memory, your higher self, your healed self, your future self. It's not guessing, it's knowing. This is why the method works across anything: money, relationships, career, health, opportunities. Because clarity is never external, clarity is internal. And Ho'oponopono cleans the doorway to that clarity. Let me share a real transformation story without mentioning the person's name. Someone who worked closely with me was stuck between 2 major life decisions, 2 paths. Both looked good, both felt scary, both seemed risky. For weeks they couldn't decide. They asked friends, they asked family, they journaled, they prayed, they analyzed every tiny detail. But the more they analyzed, the more confused they got. So I asked them to try the 10-second Ho'oponopono method. They said the 4 phrases. Their breath softened, their chest loosened. They asked the question, what do you honestly want me to choose? And instantly, even before they finished the sentence, a very soft but very clear answer came. Choose the new path. They didn't trust it at first. It felt too quick, too simple, too unexpected. But as they practiced the method again and again, the same answer came every time. Within a week, they acted on it. And what happened next looked like magic. New opportunities showed up. People helped them unexpectedly. Money started flowing. Doors that were closed suddenly opened. They told me later, it felt like the universe was waiting for me to say yes. That's the power of clarity. Clarity unlocks momentum. Momentum unlocks manifestation. When you act from fear, everything feels blocked. But when you act from subconscious alignment, everything begins to flow. Let's go even deeper, because this technique is not just about decisions. It's about rewiring your subconscious entirely. When you keep using the 10-second method again and again, your subconscious begins to learn, I can trust myself. I make aligned decisions. I listen to my intuition instantly. I am supported by the universe. I am safe to choose what feels right. When this becomes your new internal program, your entire life changes. You start manifesting faster. You avoid things that drain you. You move toward opportunities that match your purpose. You walk away from people who block your growth. You make choices your future self would applaud. This technique turns you into someone who doesn't fear choices, but flows through them. That's the level of alignment Ho'oponopono creates. Now listen carefully, because this part is important. Your confusion has never been the real problem. Your overthinking has never been the real problem. Your fear of choosing wrong is not the real problem. The real problem has always been the emotional wounds underneath. Fear from childhood, fear from past failures, fear from people who criticized your choices, fear from trauma, fear from guilt, fear from shame. When these emotions remain unhealed, you cannot hear your inner guidance clearly. Every decision feels like walking in fog. This is why Ho'oponopono is life-changing. It removes the emotional fog, and when the fog clears, the path becomes visible. This is not philosophy. It's neuroscience plus energy work plus subconscious reprogramming. And if you want to go deeper into healing, clarity, intuition, money manifestation, and subconscious rewiring, join my WhatsApp community. Inside, you'll get full details about the Healer Certification course, information about monthly group and individual healing sessions, tools and techniques for emotional release, support for manifestation practices, guidance based on Ho'oponopono, law of attraction, and subconscious work. If you want to live a life full of clarity and confidence, your inner healing is not optional. It is the foundation. Don't postpone your transformation. Your future self is waiting. Before we end, let's do the method once more together. Close your eyes for a moment. Think of your decision. Say the 4 phrases with your whole heart. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Ask your subconscious, what do you honestly want me to choose? Listen, trust, follow the first whisper. That whisper is your truth, it is your alignment, it is your path. Now go to the comments and declare, I am ready for clarity, and here's the decision I want guidance on. Your declaration is your first step toward manifesting the life you deserve. I'm with you on this journey. I love you. Thank you. Your clarity begins now.